Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your first fighter into the cage. From Nottingham, Tomasz Kozminski.
So here we go, we are set for the pro card here at Tanko 2. I am so excited to see how this card unfolds. Some extremely good matchups, some great athletes, some storylines that are going to show us exactly who stands where in certain divisions. And we're kicking it off with Jamie Lee versus this gentleman, Tomasz Kozminski. This for me was the most intense weigh-in. They both had a little bit of time away from the cage. Yesterday they stood face to face, saw each other for the first time. And the atmosphere was palpable. They do not want to make their return to the cage an unvictorious one.
Well, I think these fighters are fighters. They're got it in them. And what they're going to lack maybe in ring rust, they make up for the fact that they've not been in there for over a year and they really want to make an impression.
Unbelievable, and this is a great matchup. Tomasz Kozminski, a very well-rounded fighter, trains out of Nottingham MMA. Very good grappling, you saw on his shirt there, BJJ obviously, but also a great striker. So he might be looking to mix it up. The game plan might be to take it, or Jamie Lee might think the game plan is to go to the ground. But Tomasz Kozminski is a puzzle to solve with those long limbs in this weight class. Final bits of Vaseline being put on the face of Tomasz Kozminski as we get ready for this lightweight bout at Tanko 2. You can join the action as well. Get us on Twitter at Tanko FC. Let us know which fighters you want to see, which fighters you think will walk away tonight victorious.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent from right here in Manchester, Jamie Lee.
So here comes Jamie Lee, returning to the cage after a 3-year absence. Was on a great streak before that. He got an arm injury, I believe, which has kept him out. He's faced some other adversity in his life which he's had to overcome and refocus, using martial arts to redirect him. Now training at SBG, and when you talk about lightweights, when you look at the mats on SBG, that is a row of killers.
We're here in Manchester. He's Manchester's most famous and probably best coach. You know, he's produced non-stop champions for a very long time. So, and like you said, the lightweight division there, the guys they've got on the mat, Saul Rogers especially, stand out from our last Tanko show. Martin Stapleton, again TUF veterans. Alex Enland, who we've seen cornering guys here tonight, so they've got a real roster.
So Jamie Lee makes that step into the cage for the first time in 3 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tanko FC present 3 5-minute rounds in the professional lightweight division, exclusive on Fight Live TV. And in the blue corner, making his 7th appearance inside the cage, weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, representing Nottingham MMA, by way of Poland, Tomasz Kozminski. And his opponent fights at the red corner, the record of 3 wins and 1 defeat. Weighing in at 69.9 kilograms, representing SBG in Manchester, Jamie Lee. Your referee in charge of the action, Mr. Neil Hall.
So our MC for the evening, Rick Wright, lets us know what's going on here at Tanko for our first pro fight of the evening. Tomasz Kozminski in the blue corner takes on Jamie Lee in the red corner, with Neil Hall, the third man in that cage.
Well, if this even half lives up to the amateur card, it's going to be phenomenal.
We've already had a great tone set here by the amateurs, and they're looking to kick us off in the pro fight. Exactly. That's a huge right hand from Jamie Lee.
That's the second one he's landed already.
Buckled the knees there of Kozminski.
Kozminski needs to keep the left hand up and the chin down.
I talked to Jamie Lee about ring rust yesterday. I said, do you think that will be a factor? Are you worried about it? He looked me dead in the eyes. He went, I'm a fighter. I don't worry about things.
I like that. I like that attitude.
Yeah, I like that attitude, but I got a little bit scared, I'm going to be honest.
Well, here he's gone in, went for the takedown.
Kozminski likes this clinch game as well, but Jamie Lee turning it around against the cage.
We can see Kozminski's not got he's not got a shred of fat on him, and he's quite tall as well. So tall guys tend to like the clinch game. They can lift you up so you're on your toes. Makes it very, very difficult. At the moment, dropping down low is Jamie Lee.
Big knee from Kozminski there for his troubles. Jamie Lee looking to try and take him down with that body lock.
Carl Tanz will tell him, take your time. Jockeying for position, but it's under over. Clinch.
Kozminski looking to respond with his own trip. Right in front of us here at Tanko 2.
Referee Neil Hall looking on carefully, make sure there are no fingers in the cage.
Very patient play from Jamie Lee there. Calling for knees.
Yeah.
There we go.
Kozminski trying to get his arms on the inside, work that inside bicep, use it to land the knee.
Nice knees to the body there. Kozminski's certainly got to be wary of that right hand. Doesn't want anything in the exchanges. Closes the distance straight away again.
Lee looking to stand straight back up. So tiring this game. Take down, stand back up, take down, stand back up.
So hard to describe when people haven't been involved and haven't worked the clinch against people. They're going full force at each other against the cage.
It's such a drain on your energy. Nice exchange back from both guys.
2 minutes 30 left of this, and Kozminski is
mount.
Unbelievable stuff there. Looking to try and transition into some sort of submission, but Jamie Lee just powers up and turns the corner.
Jamie Lee there was way too knowledgeable to see it. He saw what was coming a mile off. Like you say, he's training with killers there down at SBG, so he knows what's coming. Kozminski there using the elbow to stay in striking range.
Both exchanging big kick there, but off the shoulder really of Jamie Lee.
Yeah, but you can see now both guys need to be very wary. That right hand of Jamie Lee, the kicks and the jab as well, as Kozminski's been a good weapon.
Also the pressure, now he's not allowing... Oh, he's caught Jamie there with the left.
Yeah, nice long left hook that was.
Because Jamie Lee's got that right hand cocked and ready to throw.
Yeah, just a slight reach advantage, I think, is keeping Kozminski out of the way of that for now. There you see again, just using the reach to get the strikes.
Caught him with a couple of shots there, just glanced the right across the iron, switches it up. Nice level change there to get the takedown.
So remember, for those at home, we're now on 3 5-minute rounds. 5 minutes for the professionals.
And we're back in 4-ounce gloves now. Kozminski working well to the back here.
He is. He's in the corner of SBG. Matt Inman, very skilled black belt, giving instructions. Karl Tanswell, but Kozminski is working.
Potentially maybe looking to go for an armbar here.
You've got to wonder, you know, how much can he hear when he's in there with the adrenaline of coming back after a 3-year layoff.
He breaks out nicely.
He's done well.
Again, that right hand connects.
Well, Kozminski's worked hard and he's got his jaw open. If he takes one of those right hands on there, it could be good night.
10 seconds left in this first round.
Well, this has been a good opening round for Kozminski, I think.
As soon as he changed the game up, when he got caught by those 2 big right hands, cleverly changed the game up, closed the distance, and mixed it up, made Jamie Lee think a little bit about what was going to happen when he changed levels, went for the takedown, engaged that clinch game. And it's a wearing game. And when you've been out of the cage for as long as these two have, over a year for Kozminski and 3 years for Jamie Lee, again, you've got to think about cardio, nerves, all that side of the game. This could be a factor within this fight.
And as we've discussed on, you know, the earlier fights, coming back on such a big platform for them as well.
Absolutely.
It all adds to the nerves. Although Jamie Lee told us, I told you he doesn't worry about anything. So
I wouldn't argue with him. That's all I will say. So we're on Fight Life TV. You can catch us there. Also catch us on Twitter at TankoFC. 2 rounds scheduled for this. 2 rounds left scheduled for this bout. And the pro rules, 3 5-minute rounds. Standard unified rules, so elbows on the ground, head kicks, knees. Round 2, Jamie Lee in the red corner, Tomasz Kozminski in the blue.
Kozminski opens the second round with that low kick again. Again, dummies a punch and fires in the low kick. That jab that worked so well for him in the first round as well.
And now that, oh, Jamie Lee got caught coming in. I was about to say that right hand of Jamie Lee's didn't have the pop on it that it did before, and neither did that entry, and just got caught.
Yeah, walked onto right-hander Kozminski there. Now,
great attempt at the takedown. Kozminski.
That was a mistake there from Kozminski, and it could cost him.
Jamie Lee is locking at this up at the back. It's gone palm to palm.
Kozminski will be trying to pull him over the top. He wants him up high so he can roll him off the top.
Great work there from Kozminski to get out of that position.
He has done well to recover from that there. That's where we see the elbows coming in. He's looking for a Kimura.
Jamie Lee looking to maybe work off the cage to stand up, but look at that. Big breaths. They're right in front of us here now. We can hear the huge gasp for oxygen as they battle it out between each other.
Yeah, they need to fire the knees in this position. You can see both of them with the bodies open. We've seen already how a knee can just turn around the fight.
Neil Hall calling for more action there. We've got 3 minutes left of this round.
The corner shouting for knees.
The referee separates them up.
Yeah, again, another good break up there from referee Neil Hall. Keeping the action moving.
Nice jab there from Kozminski, but he ate one for his troubles as well.
Yeah, just not quite connected as hard as did in that first round.
Jamie Lee looks exhausted, I've got to say that. He's had a but look at that. Saying that, and Kozminski rolls out of the way of a kick coming his way.
That's twice there. Kozminski just made little mistakes and ended up falling over.
Works for those double underhooks. Now starts using the knees. Jamie Lee backs off.
1-2. Kozminski's a big lightweight, isn't he?
Very big, very tall, rangy. But But for that range, if you watch his previous fights, he does love to clinch. He's not somebody that's going to just utilise the jabs or kicks or work from the outside. He likes this grueling game. But Jamie Lee is happy to bring it to him and takes it down yet again.
Did you see what the warning was from there from Neil Hall?
Couldn't quite see the referee talking to both fighters.
About 90 seconds left in the second round.
Neil Hall warning for the back of the head, I believe. That's the strike he's asking him to watch.
I like to see Jamie Lee posture up here, try to work some strikes of his own.
His corner's calling for him. He's got to be careful of that Kimura as well.
Yeah, very dangerous having your hands on the floor when you're sat in the guard. It can be used, as he's looking to do there, as a sweep, or you can get the submission.
Just under a minute left in this second round. Jamie Lee passes now.
Yeah, nice pass, but
look at that
having
from
to defend the
Kozminski.
toe hold. It was good use of that for it to get the sweep.
And now Jamie Lee on bottom eating shots from Kozminski.
Can't eat too many, he's got to move, and he's got out.
Again looking for that arm lock.
Yeah, he likes to use that Kimura to move the opponent around, doesn't he?
He uses it so well as well. He did it there on the ground, and then standing he was threatening with it as well. But 10 seconds left. Jamie Lee has locked his hands. Will he be able to get the takedown? He does.
But Kozminski as well. Look at how the defensive position of Kozminski. Jamie Lee can't do anything with that takedown.
Another tight contest here at Tanko 2 in Manchester. We're here at the Victoria Warehouse. The atmosphere filling up, the crowd filling up. And this is our first pro fight. The battle between Tomasz Kozminski and Jamie Lee. They both had time out of the cage. We've talked about that, but they're getting plenty of time in it. This is back and forth, and I don't want to overuse this adjective, but grueling.
Oh, it really, really is, yeah. And that's a very, very good description of the clinch game. You know, for anyone who doesn't know, as we've said, it's just so grueling. Jamie Lee, I think, needs a very, very big third round.
He looks tired there. Corner calling for action again. Great corner. Khaled from SBG. They touch him up here for the third round. Some close rounds there, but Kozminski instantly looking to engage in this clinch.
Yeah, he's looking for that top position, isn't he? Fires the strikes to break the distance.
And the other thing about these clinch games is you can feel your opponent. You can tell when they're wilting, when their cardio's going, when their strength isn't, and maybe that's a sign that he's felt over the last few minutes of that last round.
Well, it does look like he's trying to push the pace this round. Maybe that's what his corner's told him to do. Nottingham MMA corner against SBG Manchester.
Nice little reap there of the leg to get it to the ground and get that top position on Jamie Lee. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to work as well.
He was in the corner there of Jamie Lee. Instructions coming from Matt Inman and Carl Tanswell.
Very intense cornering from Matt Inman, right in the ear of Jamie Lee. Because Kozminski just laying heavy, just keeping that position. Might have to be more active if he doesn't want Neil Hall to stand it up, but at the minute, total control.
Yeah, he's just grinding away, keeping working, tiring Jamie out. I think you're right there, he's maybe felt Jamie was starting to tire, and he's just trying to push the pace as he steps over. Landing more shots.
Big left hands, trap the arm there as well. You can see that he's got the right arm trapping the left arm of Jamie Lee there.
Jamie's still doing enough defence to not have it stopped, but he's eating too many shots. And now he's got the mount.
This is not where you want to be. 3 minutes left of this third round.
Oh, this could be the beginning of the end
He's
for this
turned
fight.
over. The referee's looking very closely, and he calls it. Tomasz Kozminski gets the finish against Jamie Lee. You can see what that meant to him.
Disappointment there on the face of Jamie Lee. An ecstatic look there from Kozminski as he sits there exhausted. He's worked hard. Both guys have worked hard. Seen them opposite sides of the cage, but both physically exhausted.
Fantastic performance from Kozminski. Like you said, the game plan just implemented that clinch to take that third round, push the pace and take the victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Neil Horn calls us on the contest at 2 minutes and 1 second of round number 3 for your winner by TKO, Tomasz Kozminski.
He's gone. Tomasz Kozminski, first of all, first victory, fantastic victory on Tanko 2. How do you feel after that performance?
I am very happy. I need this win. Thank you very much.
You took it in great style, a tough fight. Did you, were you expecting him to be such a tough opponent?
My opponent is a very good guy. He is strong. Oh, thank you very much.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Tomasz Kozminski!